What is happening? Hope everyone is doing well. We have a Starbucks Grande Blonde Latte. I want to chat about automate, delegate, remove. Today, I want to chat about mindset. Today, I want to chat about becoming a lifelong learner. Today, we are talking about sales processes. So we're going to entitle these live sessions, Coffee with Cody. Hey, what's up? Hope you're doing well. I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. I want to say thank you for tuning into another episode of Coffee with Cody. Hey, I want to chat about the lead to client sales roadmap, something that we posted in a Facebook group, got really great response. People wanted to learn a little bit more about this lead to client sales roadmap and some different ideas and concepts that are actually inside of our membership portal that can really help you take your business to the next level. And really my goal with this is just kind of walk you through the 8 steps of actually generating a lead online and actually getting them into your sphere of influence. I'm going to share this document here. If you want access to this document after the end of Coffee with Cody, your real estate agent, just either send me an email with the word info at, send it to info@studioptbo.com with the word roadmap, or just comment roadmap in the comment section below, and I'll have somebody from the team reach out. Really the first step towards successful online lead generation, in my opinion, is obviously like generating a lead is the first thing. So getting them off of Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, TikTok, whatever the platform is, and getting them into a booked appointment so that you have the ability to actually do a buyer presentation, do a seller presentation. So you have opportunity to get more people into an actual under contract. So the first step is like getting the lead. The second step is actually booking the appointment. The third step is actually setting up the search list or doing a CMA. And this is where I think a lot of people trip up. So we have a lot of training inside of our membership portal around, overcoming objections like, I'm just looking, for example. That's a really, really common one. Or maybe potentially the objection is like, I'm talking to a real estate agent right now, and maybe they're not even under contract with anyone. Maybe they're still looking and they're still observing for a reason that they actually gave you their information. Maybe they're not actually under contract with anyone. So it's an opportunity for you to have a conversation. I think really great conversations start from the appointment booked to where you really activate the list and you set up an in-person meeting. And I think that this is one of the most hardest things to get across the finish line, because a lot of it has to do with how you actually communicate with people and how you can actually provide a massive amount of value. So that's why we say it's so important when you, especially right now, wherever you're in the world, I feel like in-person meetings, like people are dying for those now. So the quicker that you can get a person from the internet into an in-person meeting of some sort, or a Zoom meeting, but I would really highly implore you, if you're running online lead gen, in order to try to really push them to meet in person, whether it be at your office, at a coffee shop, somewhere they feel comfortable. Next step is obviously inside of this roadmap, we give you kind of some key things that you can give to your buyers and your sellers. And we call it the welcome kit. And it really is a kit that you can actually create, that I would customize, that you spend a couple hours to actually build this thing. But really more than anything, it's like really outlining the step-by-step process for how, and it's visual, a step-by-step process for how they actually buy a home. So if you're a real estate agent, I would really highly recommend that you build a welcome kit or some sort of buyer or seller presentation. And the next step is to really transfer the lead to your sphere of influence. Like, how do you treat online leads? And I find that question that I ask is, how do you treat online leads? A lot of people will say, well, they're tire kickers, for example. Well, are they actually tire kickers, or did we not just potentially provide them the same amount of value that we would provide our sphere of influence? And that's why I always encourage our clients, when they're working with us, to transfer these people that they speak to their sphere of influence. And the follow-up, in my opinion, might have to be a little bit more aggressive. And oftentimes what I hear is like, well, I reached out again once or twice and they haven't got back to me. It's like, well, people are busy. And I think that if you start to shift your mindset towards like, people are just busy and maybe they have other things on their plate, and the other element to that within the follow-up, and I get into that, is adding leads to social networks and getting them as friends on Facebook, can really make a massive difference. Like, I've had real estate agents, for example, reach out to me ask me to speak with them, and I've had to follow with them 13 times because they're busy. Like if you're a real estate agent, I know you're busy, and if I followed up with you a couple times, I'm practicing what I preach. I know this stuff works, and I know it might take 10, 20, 30, 40 touch points in order for us to have a conversation, and I'm okay with that. The biggest thing is getting them on some sort of social network. The 7th step is asking them for a referral or introduction to somebody else who's looking to buy or sell real estate. And really the goal is obviously to get them to sign the buyer or seller agreement shortly after, get them under contract. So if you want to access this, it's about literally a 20-page document with some ideas and some concepts for how you can actually take people through a customer journey. There's inside of our portal, I put together some training on how you actually can overcome hey, I spoke to this person, but I haven't been able to actually get a hold of them. It could be as simple as you recording a quick Loom video around the actual search setup, just like saying, hey, I found this home in this area. It's underpriced in the area. I am literally just recording this Loom video, and you actually do this Loom video and you send it to them via text message, and you record a quick personalized video that shows them that you actually are different, that you set yourself apart. And I think that's the important thing is you have to think about different ways to actually follow up. It's not enough to just follow up. I might record a Loom video explaining to somebody that, hey, you don't have a Facebook pixel installed on your website. You should get that installed on your website. It's those personalized touches that actually take you over the edge. And that's really where the welcome kit comes in, the in-person meetings, the Loom video recordings, kind of explaining, hey, this property, we should go see it. It's in your budget, yada, yada. It's exactly what you're looking for, and it can really make a massive difference. So if you want access to this document, just comment the word roadmap below. I'll get you access to it. We call it the Lead to Client Sales Roadmap. Hope you got some value out today. Hope you take this. Hope that you really begin to transfer more online leads to your sphere of influence. You begin to just have massive follow-up, and you use this roadmap in order to take people through a journey. Because I think it's important to have a framework where it's where can I move people at? Where are they at? Are they at the appointment status? Are they, have I set them up? Have I met with them in person? Do they have my welcome kit? Have I actually transferred this person into my sphere of influence? Have I asked them for an introduction to somebody else who's looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? What have I done? And these are 8 important things that I think are extremely important. I go deeper into them in the actual document itself, but I hope you got a ton of value to that. Like I said, if you want access to the document, just comment the word roadmap below. I'll get access to that. Hope you have a great day. Hope you got some value today. Look forward to chatting with you all tomorrow, and we'll see you soon.